red onions, white onions, white Lisbon onions, and plum tomatoes. This is round radish. This is beetroot. Let's just show you my red climber. The melon seeds that were starting to sprout inside the melon before we went away, but obviously we weren't here, so I couldn't water them, so I'm not sure they're going to amount to anything. All broccoli, the back three I planted first, and because these ones are coming up, I decided to do more. More in hugel beds and in raised beds, but I've also decided to do 3 more here that aren't coming up yet, because they're coming up so well. So I won't bother showing you the hugel beds and the raised beds, but no, there's more there. These are all different lettuce types, and there's quite a few of these coming up already. So lots of different types of lettuce in all of these. So it's interesting which ones are coming up more than others. And these are fennel, which aren't coming up yet. These are long radish. The ones to my right, this side, are white icicle radish, and the ones this side are the long red spicy ones. So coming up all over there. Planted some more parsley seeds. This was parsley going to seed, but I've planted some more parsley seeds in there. Here I planted coriander. Could be some coming up in the corner there. The back one here, I've planted some rocket seeds. Just about starting to show possibly. And the front, I didn't do anything here because this is Malabar spinach. And this is growing really well, but I notice it trailing along here. So what I've done is wrapped it around this pole so it can grow up here, and then the guests can literally sit at the table here if they're eating outside and pick off some Malabar spinach, and over there is where they cook. So I'm going to grow it up the pole. Mike hasn't seen that yet, growing up the pole. It saves putting steaks or something in there. I'm topping stuff up. So this bag I've sown some endives in, and then nothing coming up there yet. And everything else is growing okay. Some of these bags, these pet food bags, I'm keeping for other things. So that one, the one between here, I will keep for chicory. One just behind the pepper here. And I think I will keep this big pot in the middle for dill when it's time to sow dill. This end one, I've done a little comparison. I've done some in the small pet food bags in the corners of some of them, and then some of the same seeds I've planted in the whole big sand delivery bag in the raised bed to see if there's a comparison. In this bag I've planted leeks, and in this one I think I've got the long white Lisbon onions, and all the big bag, the big sand bag, I've put long white Lisbon onions in those. And then the second area, I put round red onions in the bag in the corner. I put white round onions in this pet food bag, and then the whole bed here I've planted white round onions. Now it'll be interesting to see if and when they come up in the big areas, if the ants don't eat the seeds first. But this is a no-cost bed. There's no screws or nails to make the raised beds, and you've seen in videos before how we did that, so it's more stable than using screws and nails. And then sand delivery bags we've used to fill it. And all the soil you see, everything I'm growing in is my own homemade compost, and I don't need it to break down fully because having the dried grass on the top actually protects from the heat and any cold we might get in the future, and it keeps the moisture in. And I've just topped up the seeds in the vertical growing wall. As you can see, a lot's doing well there, but I just topped up any areas or added. So the first one, I didn't put any more basil seeds in, there's plenty there. This one, the parsley had all finished, so there's parsley seeds there. This one we keep empty, I could fill that but there's no soil. This one again will be parsley, so I put seeds in there. Basil here I didn't top up because I have plenty. This one is purslane, so nothing there. This one is spearmint, so I didn't add to that. What I do is the heads I just lay in there so the seeds drop straight back in. Then we have Malabar spinach, I didn't add to that. That is going to be another Malabar spinach, but I didn't seed that. I should seed that, I forgot that one. Chives, I did add a few little chive seeds each end. This one again will be another Malabar spinach. I just didn't bring the seeds out to do, so that will be another time I will restock those. This is basil, so I didn't do anything there. Chives, I don't think I added any extra seeds to that one. I don't think I did because I will spaced out. Parsley again, I did put a few seeds each side of this main bit of parsley. Again, basil on the end, so I didn't do anything there. This one has got a Malabar spinach growing in the corner, so I left that. This one is chives, so I did put some in the space you can see. I need to harvest those. Again, parsley, so I did top that up, put some seeds in there. Coriander I re-sowed, and I've just noticed there's some already growing in there. So they came up pretty quick. And the last one update of how my loofah's doing. It's very big now. It's in here. I don't know how well you can see him. I don't want to pull him. I'm so worried that he's going to fall off because he's so heavy. He's really heavy. Oh, there he is there. Very long. So that is how the loofah is doing.